Rah, rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine.
You keep on doing that verse wrong.
Yeah, I can never remember if it's Lover of the Russian Queen or Russia's greatest love machine that comes first.
Lover of the Russian Queen is first, and then...
There was a cat that really was gone. Rah, rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. And then I forget the rest. Whatever, it's a good song. How's our audio?
Audio good?
Maybe.
You gotta link it so people can tell us.
Maybe.
You gotta link it so people can tell us. You gotta...
Oh gosh. Let's
What?
stop that before we get that recursive shit going.
Oh, but I love that recursive shit, though.
I know you love that recursive shit, though. Okay, I have shared the stream. So now all of China knows we're streaming.
You know what else?
What?
I'm gonna start the game now.
Okay. What? Choose the game. Make sure you choose the right one.
Okay, I'll be careful.
So hello, and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, your boy, Gage. I'm joined once again by Natalie, who is in the driver's seat once more for the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Hello, Natalie.
Oh.
Hi! What's up? How's everybody doing?
Everybody doing good, everybody doing good, everybody doing good. That's good.
So last time, in the land of Morrowind, we met the dude who wrote The Lusty Argonian Maid. That was basically the highlight. Nothing else important happened. No, we became the Hortator for all the houses.
Yep.
And now we gotta go talk to Vivek, I guess.
Well, we're standing right in front of the person that we gotta talk to.
Remember
Oops,
when
no, I didn't mean to hit load.
Remember when Bethesda was one of the 3 Bs?
Hold
Blizzard, BioWare, and wait, what are you doing? You can Natalie, it's okay. Okay, just hit it again. Just hit it again. No, you can just there you go. You okay?
I hit new on accident.
You could have just waited for the game to start up and then quit out of it.
No. I won.
Sweetheart, this is going to take pretty much the exact same amount of time.
Well, I don't care about time.
Wow. I can't believe you just said that to me.
Fuck time.
Whatever, time's not real.
It's not real. I can't hurt its feelings or anything.
Well, we don't know that.
So let me tell you, chat. Microphone right now, you, chat. I'm gonna pretend this is you, chat. Are sitting on top of a bucket full of popcorn from Christmas.
Yep.
The popcorn is from Christmas. The bucket also is from Christmas, but I want to focus on the fact that the popcorn is from Christmas.
I haven't opened that bucket in months, but I've been using it to elevate the microphone so that it doesn't hear literally every single movement of the table that it's on. Mm-hmm. And I just haven't bothered to empty the thing out because the popcorn weighs it down quite nicely.
Well,
honestly.
It's a metal bucket. It doesn't need weighing down.
It's very lightweight metal.
It's not like a strong breeze is gonna come into our closed house.
You don't know that.
Mitty, what do you think? She barely thinks. What am I doing? What am I thinking of? Raggy's is here. Alright, so I believe this is the person that we need to talk to.
Is she okay? Oh, there she goes. Oh.
She's kind of freaked out. She's pacing, you know. Is this person?
Quickly, did you want to meet the Archcanon? Yes?
The Archcanon is in his private quarters, and he very much wishes to speak with you. I very much wish to speak with you, but I am to warn you, avoid confrontations with the Ordinators at all costs. The Archcanon spoke with the High Fane Ordinators, but if you are a wanted criminal, they may try to arrest you. If the blood of faithful servants of the temple is spilled, it will make a reconciliation all that much more difficult.
So what you're saying is, kill everyone. Worry about it later.
The Archcanon is waiting alone to speak with you in his private quarters. His private quarters are in the southern half of the East Chapel of the High Fane, but there are Ordinators at the entrances to both the East and West Chapels. There's a private back entrance to Saryani's private quarters. Perhaps you might also sneak past the Ordinators by stealth or magic.
Why do we have to, like, sneak
A door on
past
the
people? We were
eastern
invited.
canal side level leads through a smaller room and into Saryani's private quarters, but the door is always locked and the Ordinators control the keys.
The Ordinators control the keys.
Well, can't I just... I don't have any crimes or anything.
Except for, you know, being Jesus.
Stats? I don't think I'm wanted or anything.
I guess we could just walk in. Everybody likes us.
Oh, there was my bounty. Bounty? I have no bounty.
Well, sounds like we're good.
This is a High Fane.
Isn't that where we're supposed to go?
I believe so.
Yep. Drow Jesus, or as I call it, Drowsus. I tell you what, I'm feeling a little drowsus myself. I'm tired.
The southern half of the East Chapel of the High Fane. East Chapel? I guess I got it. This is West. I think, right? Unless it's, like, relative to the world.
Maybe you should just go inside.
I'm nervous, though.
You'll probably be fine.
Am I supposed to be in here?
Everyone seems cool with it.
It's locked.
Yeah, see, everybody loves you.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Landrus. I need Yorani or whatever. Loriani.
That wooden door wasn't locked.
It's a temple.
Could go in there. Who's
Hello?
that?
Tell us. Tell us.
Tell at ass.
Maybe the temple? Oh.
Well, there was that locked door.
But it's locked.
So, unlock it.
I really don't want to, like, risk anything here. Is there, like... Is it back here?
Mm.
I think this is where Vivek is.
This looks like the place where Vivek is. Having been to Morrowind once before in ESO.
Yeah, this is the Palace of Vivek. I don't want to go in there.
I genuinely think it's that locked door that you passed up.
Hall of Justice. Who? Temple, 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 temple. I hope not, because I gotta... I think it's in the middle of everything. Yeah, there's an Ordinator right here.
Hmm. Alright, well, what are
talk
the
to
other...
this guy.
Okay. Maybe there's something about private quarters? Nope.
Don't see it. Am I even in the right building?
Everyone's...
Oh, Maya Nervarine Patui, lies and superstition. Why do you defy temple teachings? And worse yet, now we learn you are an agent of the Emperor and outlaw. I warn you, just because I talk to you, don't think everyone will. Others reach for weapons when they see an outlaw and heretic.
No one's reached for a weapon yet. Maybe you're just a jerk.
Can you check and see if this is the right place to be?
Check and see if it's a place to be. I think I still have that guide up that we were using. 1 second.
Let me use my no look me just in case. Woo-hoo. I am invisible.
Okay, hold on.
Let me save.
Hortator and Nerv.
New save game.
You're gonna go immediately visible once you do anything is the thing. Meet with Danzo and Duelist in Vivek City. Find the Archcanon within his office in the temple. Speak with him about the temple's doctrine. Nervine must find the Archcanon within the temple canton. The first person Nervine will meet inside the temple cannon in Vivek City is Danzo and Duelist. She will tell Nervine that the Archcanon can be found in his quarters in the High Fane. She warns that the Ordinators are guarding a locked door.
That's him, right?
Yep. See, I told you it was that door. Whoop.
Thank you for coming, Maya. You know the temple's doctrine on the Nervarine. Perhaps it is time to change that doctrine.
I guess? This is like fucking walking in and meeting with like one of the Pope's deacons and he's just like, hey, you want to help us change the Bible?
Yeah.
We got a few new ideas.
The temple must protect the people from false doctrines, and your association with Imperial intelligence makes your motivations and integrity suspect. But you have been chosen Hortator and Nervarine by the Dunmer people, and we have reached a crisis with Dagoth-Ur. We can no longer defend the people against the awakened Sixth House. You and your prophecies may represent our last hope. Our situation is desperate, but I would rather have you hear the details of our situation and the circumstances leading up to that situation from Lord Vivek himself. He has agreed to see you. Would you agree to a private meeting with him and hear in person what he has to say? Yes, I will meet Vivek. Good. Here are 2 keys. One to the private back entrance to my quarters, the other to a locked entrance to Lord Vivek's palace. I regret at present the Ordinators are not completely under my control, so for now I'll ask you to avoid confrontations with them. Lord Vivek is expecting you. His lordship is remarkably patient, but perhaps it would be better not to keep him waiting.
So do we want to talk about Vivek?
Oh, we'll talk about Vivek.
So Natalie, tell me about Vivek.
We'll talk about Vivek when we go see him.
Oh, okay.
You're the one they call the Nervarine. You are a heretic, and all who support you are heretics. You may think Imperial law protects heretics, and you may be right, but some of the Temple faithful care little for Imperial law.
Didn't you just tell me that, like, we're gonna be, like, changing shit?
Dude, this guy's got, like, so many locked things in here that I want to do shit to.
You should probably rest and meditate on what you've learned.
Ugh, I'm reading books. Hold on.
I'm reading books.
Yeah.
Whoa. Look at you just fucking...
Excuse me.
Sir? Sir? Excuse me, sir?
Yes, it's leaving me out.
Sir? Excuse me, sir?
Alright, here I go.
Just walk in the front door.
Here I go again on my own. Let's save, because, you know, you never know.
This key might not work.
Maybe I did something bad to him. You never know.
You never know. Oh, okay. There he is.
There's Vivek. He's very cool.
Vivek's pretty neat. But he's always, like, switching between, like, sitting in the air and standing. And that freaks me out.
Battle plan to defeat. Ooh, lore.
Oh, lore?
Oh, lore? I'm gonna go read these first before I... Oh, will it take them?
Let's talk to him for... Oh.
The plan to defeat Dagoth-Ur. For the past 20 years, the Tribunal have tried unsuccessfully to execute this plan. However, we failed because we were required to stage an assault and simultaneously maintain the ghost fence to prevent the threatened large-scale breakout of Dagoth-Ur's blighted hosts.
Ugh.
With the Nervarine leading the assault and the Tribunal free to devote their full energies to maintaining the ghost fence, this plan has a greater chance of success. Unfortunately, however, the loss of the artifacts Sunder and Keening and the recent increase in Dagoth-Ur's strength poses new problems for the execution of the plan. So, this is spoilers, I guess. They want me to help them. Therefore, our prophesied plan has the following 5 phases. A series of aggressive raids to scout inside the ghost fence, a series of aggressive raids to neutralize Dagoth-Ur's ash vampire kin, and recover artifacts from the bodies of his kin, an assault of Gate Citadel Vemianol.
You kind of hit those 3 words a little bit hard there.
To neutralize Dagoth Vemin, and recover the artifact hammer Sunder.
Like, how did you pronounce Citadel? Citadel?
An assault of Gate Citadel Odrasal to neutralize Dagoth Odrus and recover the artifact blade Keening. An assault of Citadel Dagoth with the artifacts Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to sever Dagoth-Ur's connection to the heart of Lorkhan and thus to destroy Degath-Ur.
Yeah, get fucked.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to him, actually.
What?
Excuse me. I expected you. We have business, you and I.
Tell me of this business.
When I was young like you, I was very patient, so I will keep our business impatient. So I will keep our business short. Then, later, there may be time for other things. First, I propose to remove my curse upon the Nerevarine and the persecution of the dissident priests and proclaim to all Morrowind that Maya is the incarnate and Nerevarine, the prophesied savior of Morrowind in the last hope to withstand the menace of Degath-Ur in the 6th house. These things I will do whether you wish or not.
Okay.
Next, I propose to surrender to you the power and responsibility of defeating Degath-Ur. You may choose to refuse, I will not compel you. You will receive the power as a gift in the form of an artifact called Wraithguard. You may accept the gift, then do with it as you will. You will receive the responsibility as an oath. You may keep your oath, then keep it or break it as you like. First, will you accept Wraithguard as a gift? Good, sensible of you. And now, will you give your oath before all gods and men, before all spirits, visible and invisible, before my honor and your honor, to dedicate yourself and Wraithguard to the defeat and destruction of Degath-Ur and the preservation of Morrowind and its people? Yeah. Not very sensible, but very good. I was hoping for someone who would have no hesitations about making such an oath. You will now have a brief momentary sensation of time passing. Don't be alarmed, you're being taken out of time in order to avoid the unpleasant experience of learning how to use Wraithguard. It will be over before... There's a brief sensation of motion and total darkness, floating but without a sense of weight or direction. You know it. Now, I will notify the temple that you are now our champion. There shall be no more persecution of the dissident priests, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. We have time for questions if you like, or you may leave as you wish, but I think there are at least 2 things you ought to know before you leave. How to use Wraithguard and how to defeat Degath-Ur.
So this went a lot better than expected.
Mm-hmm.
Vivek seems like a cool dude.
Vivek, we'll keep reading. You need to know, where is Degath-Ur? What are Degath-Ur's plans? Who are Degath-Ur's servants? Who is Degath-Ur? What are Degath-Ur's powers? What is known about Degath-Ur's defenses? How can I prepare for battle against Degath-Ur, and who can help?
I see.
Degath-Ur is the former Lord High Counselor of Lord Dagoth. He was of Lord Nerevar's generation, older than we, and a mighty sorcerer and enchanted in life. In his sustained shadow immortality, he appears to be a highly intelligent, severely deluded, immortal monster with unparalleled supernatural abilities. He appears by turns lucid and deranged, compassionate and bestial, profoundly wise and profoundly disordered. In short, he is a mad god.
You know what? I gotta have incredible respect for anybody who manages to gain the title of mad god. Like, that, you gotta pull some shit to do that.
Confer with the ordinators and buoyant armigers garrisoning Ghostgate for the latest information about the defenses of the citadels of Degath-Ur and his heart-white kin.
How would you describe these armigers? Oh, they're quite buoyant.
We know nothing for sure, but we have learned much from interrogating 6th House cultists and victims of dream compulsions, and from our study of Degath-Ur's actions. The temple scholars and inquisitors have prepared a document, Degath-Ur's plans, that summarizes what we know or suspect. Take this copy. It's also available in my library.
Alright.
He is able to send his mind into the dreams of susceptible victims across vast distances. The victims are either swayed by his compulsions or driven mad. He also seems nearly invulnerable to physical and magical harm. His flesh and the flesh of his followers evolves towards a mutable magical form. Degath-Ur in the highest ranks can control the distorted manifestations of their flesh. Lower ranks lose control of their bodies and become mindless corpus monsters. Chief among his servants are his 7 brothers, the Ash Vampires, powerful heart-whites, and cunning sorcerers of old. These creatures appear to die, but are always revived at the heart. Somehow Degath-Ur has conformed some portion of his immortality upon them, or perhaps they sustain themselves through more conventional sorcery. To defeat Degath-Ur, go to Red Mountain to recover the artifact hammer Sunder from Gate Citadel Veminal, then recover the artifact blade Keening from Gate Citadel Odrasal, then proceed with Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to the Citadel of Degath-Ur. Within the Citadel, find the Heart of Lorkhan. Use the 3 artifacts to sever Degath-Ur's connection to the heart, and he will be destroyed, and the blight ended on Morrowind. To destroy Degath-Ur, you must sever his connection with the Heart of Lorkhan. To do this, and this is very important, to do this, strike the heart with the artifact hammer Sunder once. Then strike the heart more than once with the artifact blade Keening. You must wear Wraithguard because you cannot handle either Sunder or Keening unless you're wearing Wraithguard.
So you gotta bop it, and then you just gotta go fucking nuts.
Yep. That is a short, simple explanation. Here is a long, detailed explanation, written down for your convenience. Read it, study it, commit it to memory.
I appreciate that.
I want your trust and willing cooperation, so I've had the priest make copies of a number of documents. They're here for you to read or take with you. Take a look at them. Help yourself. I guess it's those papers behind them, huh?
Yeah. Prepare for battle!
Prepare for war. Beyond the ghost fence, there are no safe places, no allies. Stockpile resources. Plan for retreat and replenishment. Quest for artifacts of power. In my library, I have made available 2 conflicting accounts of the events of Red Mountain. My own true account and another false account, common among the Ashlanders and preserved in the Apocrypha. Apocrypha. I don't care. You said Apocrypha last time, I think.
Tomato.
I don't care whether you believe my account or not. I leave it up to you to judge which is true. Dagoth has never ventured out of the Heart Chamber, the place under Red Mountain where the heart of Lorkhan lies. It is there or nearby that he is constructing a new god, a Kulakan, also known as Second Numidium.
I'm sorry?
The Second Numidium. He's making another giant man, basically, using the heart of Lorkhan.
I'm gonna watch this clip from Looney Tunes Back in Action real quick.
Okay.
You're evil. Anyway, give me the bucket. No, forget that, man. You're evil.
Okay. Ordinators and buoyant armigers stationed in Ghost Gate have the most practical knowledge of the nightmare world inside the ghost fence. Seek them in my name for counsel and aid.
The nightmare world inside the ghost fence.
Alright, I guess these are mine, if I want them. Alright, let's go stage 1. Tribunal ordinators and buoyant armigers are familiar with the terrain and will provide maps and current intelligence reports. The region inside the ghost fence is dangerous. Nerevarine will need to be familiar with its particular challenges. After measuring skills and resources against Dagoth's defenses, Nerevarine will know better how to pace a campaign, alternating raids with improving skills, getting better equipment, and stockpiling resources. Dagoth's kin have become markedly more powerful in recent decades after remaining stable for thousands of years. If they can be individually isolated and destroyed, they will not be able to support Dagoth in later stages of the war. It may also be that the dramatic increase in their power comes from items enchanted by Dagoth. Salvage of such items might contribute to our resources. Attack Veminal, get Sunder. Attack Odrasal, get Keening. Keening is such a cool name for a sword, though.
Keening's pretty good.
Well, it's a dagger, actually.
Keening's still pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to attack House Dagoth. The known route to the Heart Chamber will be well defended. Alternate routes may exist. Dagoth will have anticipated or planned to destroy him by attacking the Heart, and he will almost certainly personally oppose approach to the Heart Chamber. Together, the Tribunal could not defeat him, and he has grown stronger since then. Admittedly, the Tribunal had the distraction of maintaining the Ghost Fence simultaneous with fighting Dagoth, but even so, the challenge seems daunting. The adoption of this phased campaign seems to offer the best chances for success!
You got it!
Yay! In retrospect, the Tribunal's decision to directly assault Citadel Dagoth rather than proceed step by step through lesser objectives must be seen to have been a serious error. The fact that they fucked up for 200 years...
We fucked up!
200 years of them just running straight at the guy in a straight path, one by one, and he sniped him, headshot him.
Attack! Retreat!
This is information about Kagranak's tools.
Oh.
The source of, which is Keening, Wraithguard, and Sunder. The source of Dagoth supernatural power is the heart of Lorkhan. The heart is also the source of the Tribunal's divine powers. During mythic times, the gods took and hid Lorkhan's heart beneath Red Mountain as a punishment for creating the mortal plane. The Dwemer discovered the heart while building underground colonies. High Craft Lord, what a cool name. That's me when I make a bunch of mac and cheese. High Craft Lord Kagranak created enchanted tools intended to tap the power of the heart. The War of the First Council was fought to prevent this sacrilege. Kagranak's use of these tools and the disappearance of the Dwemer race marked the end of the war. Kagranak's tools were recovered by Lord Nerevar and Dagoth. Dagoth was left to guard the tools while Nerevar came to consult with us, his advisors. In Nerevar's absence, Dagoth experimented with the tools upon the heart and was corrupted. We returned to discover a deranged Dagoth who refused to turn over the tools. When he attacked us, we drove him away. We left Red Mountain with the tools and subsequently sought the sill, discovered their secrets. There's so many S's for me, and I have so many problems with S's. Collectively, we used the tools to establish a connection with the heart, enabling ourselves to transform our mortal natures. Thus, we became the tribunal. This is Vivek confirming they're not gods. They're mortals made gods, basically.
All things considered, Vivek seems like the sort of dude who would just be, like, totally chill with acknowledging that. Like,
Probably not 200 years ago.
Maybe
but
not 200 years ago.
Now that he's desperate.
Well, I'm getting this sort of vibe from Vivek that he's more of the kind of person that's like, this is the situation that other people have put me in. I might as well just make the most of this. Mm-hmm. To try to make the world a better place.
Dagoth has survived our attacks, and without the tools in a manner not well understood. Dagoth also managed to establish a connection with the heart and to transform himself into an immortal being.
Shit!
Our plan to destroy Dagoth also runs the risk of destroying the tribunal. The plan is to permanently disrupt Kagranak's enchantments upon the heart, severing connections with Dagoth and ourselves, and rendering us all once again mortal. A mortal Kagranak may then be destroyed by mundane means. The loss of godhood and the possible death of the tribunal are judged a necessary risk and sacrifice.
Damn, so it's that bad, huh?
Mm-hmm. The normal procedure for establishing connection with the heart is a 3-step process. The wearer of Wraithguard strikes the heart with a hammer sunder, causing the heart to produce a pure tone. Then the wearer of the Wraithguard strikes the heart with the blade keening, shattering the pure tone into a prism of tone shades. These tone shades are then imprinted upon the substance of the wearer of Wraithguard, giving him an immortal and divine nature.
Yeah, I'm gonna become a god.
The Nerevarine will not be taught the secret rituals required to perform the 3rd step. Instead, the Nerevarine will strike the heart with keening for a 2nd time, causing its tones to diverge into unstable patterns of interference.
Shit.
Further repeated strikes with keening will further disrupt the tones, with the ultimate result of shattering and dispelling Kagranak's original enchantments binding the heart, thereby severing the heart's links with Dagoth and with any surviving heart wights, and with the tribunal. Destroying Kagranak's enchantments on the heart will also stop the corrupt effusion of the heart's divine power and end the blight on Morrowind. So I like that lore answer of like, well, why can't I just become a god? They don't tell you how to do the ritual in game.
It's just like we're not going to tell you how to become. That's literally how this all started.
Yeah, and I like that they're like, we're not going to tell you. This is why you can't do it. The Nerevarine may be tempted to steal the power of the heart. Dagoth and Sothasil alone know this secret. Dagoth may, in extremity, propose to teach the Nerevarine to use Kagranak's tools to become a god. We doubt that the Nerevarine is fool enough to trust Dagoth and are content to take this risk. Be warned, the Nerevarine cannot safely equip either Keening or Center unless wearing Wraithguard. The Nerevarine will be injured every moment while holding either of these artifacts unless protected by Wraithguard. Persistence will be rewarded with death. If Nerevarine can equip an item while not wearing Wraithguard and receive no injury, the item is a counterfeit. One last note, Dagoth must not get hold of Wraithguard. The Nerevarine must prepare and use a recall or amphibian intervention if there is any risk of death or capture. He doesn't think it's possible, to destroy the enchantment. He does not know, and he would not do it himself, and he knows we have never tried it. He will not believe anyone would want to sacrifice the promise of such power.
That's something that I always like in stories. Is it's what's the trope called? It's evil cannot comprehend good.
I guess. Where
it's just like the bad guy literally has no idea why someone would make the correct choice. Like, why would you give up all that power? It's just like, because it's bad. The power's causing the problems. It's just like, yeah, but it's power though.
Dagoth and his kin may assume the Nerevarine ambition is to control the heart. Given that assumption, it is only reasonable that the Nerevarine would try to defeat each of Dagoth subordinates in turn, working up to Dagoth. If the Nerevarine can defeat Dagoth and control the heart, so much the better. But logically, the Nerevarine would wish rise as high in the hierarchy as possible. Would wish to, I guess, rise as high in the hierarchy as possible before cutting a deal with the head of the house. Dagoth should try to recruit the Nerevarine into House Dagoth. It may be possible to pretend to join him, then betray him. Deceit may be risky. Treachery, blah blah. We place no compulsion upon the Nervarine to... This is a terms and conditions I just read. We let us see your contact info and post on your Facebook. Frankly, we see no alternative. Speak with Vivek on behalf of Lady Amalexia and Lord Southasil. This is mine now.
The rise and fall of the tribunal. Natalie, this is a lot of text.
This is a lot of reading. So, what really happened is... Ooh. So...
Ironic for Dagoth-Ur to be unable to comprehend a heroic sacrifice, given that Dagoth-Ur thought he did a heroic sacrifice by dying to protect the heart from anyone.
So, the deal with Vivek, you see that he's two-tone.
Yep.
He's half Chimer, half Dunmer, and you're asking, what is a Chimer? It is what the Dunmer were before they fucked with the heart. I believe, if I remember correctly, without reading all that text to y'all, I believe the Dunmer are the result of, like, Azura being pissed the hell off that the Chimer were seeking this power from the Dwemer.
Right.
And she was more than happy to see the Dwemer go once Cagnarak kind of, like, caused the Dwemer to disappear. So Vivek is a Dunmer, but he's half Chimer as well. So this is what the Dunmer looked like before. They were like golden beings. Yeah. What else was I going to talk about? So everybody in the temple is like, the Nervarine sacrificed himself against Dagoth-Ur to protect all of us, and the tribunal, like, were there with him in his dying breath, and he blessed them as a tribunal and thanked them for their help, you know, whatever. That's the rewritten history. What Vivek tells you is that Southasil, Amalexia, and him felt the power of the heart and were like, let's betray the Nervarine.
Oof.
So they kill him, they take the tools, and they use the tools on the heart to make all three of them gods. And...
like you do.
They make it so, like, that history is lost, basically. And they have to go back to the heart every single year to get their powers back. But then, Dagoth-Ur woke up 200 years ago, and he prevented them from doing that. So they were like, I guess we'll just keep them trapped in there and keep trying to get in there. But they couldn't. And the longer they're away from the heart, the weaker they become. So right now, Vivek is pretty weak. Like, he's still a god, but this is probably the weakest he's been, because he's not basked in the light of the heart for 200 years.
Yeah, and I mean, this might be a result of that, or it might just be a result of sort of like the lighting and the textures in this game, but I do remember seeing what Vivek looks like in Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind, and he's much brighter. Like, the colors are more intense.
And that's part of the reason why we don't see Southasil and Amalexia here, and why Vivek is locked away. Because they all used to, like, be out amongst the people and, like, regularly go see people from the temple. But because they're getting weaker, they don't want anybody to suspect. Because what little power they have left is because people believe in them.
Right.
So the fact that he's going to tell everybody that you're the Nervarine, which goes against what was told in the temples, what goes against what the dissident, like, what everyone's been telling about you, is risking that belief in the three of them, and they're just going to become even more weak.
Look at him.
I'm looking at him. So, I have Wraithguard now, and it's cool. Let me equip it.
Equipped! Oh.
And it gives me a bunch of really cool things. You see all those blue things up there?
You have so many fucking icons.
Reflect.
Resist shock.
This is from... yeah, these are from Wraithguard. I have Shield from Wraithguard. Reflect. Resist shock. Resist fire. Resist frost. Resist poison.
Damn.
You can see it.
There it is.
I don't want to, like,
it's like a cool
stab
glove.
him. It's huge. I love it.
Yeah, and ESO Vivek is straight up glowing, says Ixao.
So what I should do now is go to the Ghost Gate.
Ghost Gate.
I believe there's an entrance. Yes.
Ghost Gate.
Here. So let me. So we're in like end game now, basically. Vivek has told me all the shit's going down. He's confirmed that like I'm not a heretic. I actually am the reincarnation of the Nerevarine. Let's see.
Oh.
Let me levitate over to the
Ghost Gate.
Silt Strider.
Silt
Look how
Stridums.
cool it looks. I love this glove though.
It's pretty sick, actually.
It's got like a unique texture. Its enchantments are very strong.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. I love just the whole process of going to go get Sundering Keening, because you have to basically go through like this big fucking maze to find them.
Silt Strider!
I'm gonna travel to Balmora. Or I should go to Aldrin, actually.
Gonna ride up on the Silt Strider.
Yeah, Aldrin's closer. Travel... Let's go to Balmora first. We're gonna confer with the people at the Ghost Gate, the Ordinators, and the Buoyant Armigers.
Buoyant. Yo, these armigers are fucking buoyant.
Boo, 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 boo.
Are the guild quests in Morrowind any good?
I liked the Thieves Guild, but I don't remember as much about like the guild stuff anymore. I remember so much more about the stories than I do about the guilds. That was something that we talked about, maybe streaming, like figuring out like what guild quests in Morrowind have like the coolest end game and going to go do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's like we've been sort of going full tilt on like main quest line stuff. Oh, there's a big boy.
It's an Ogrim.
Fuck off, Shrek. Oh, donkey.
What is this place called?
Remimilk.
Remamilk.
Mega Milk Shrine. Well, like obviously we've been going full tilt on like the main quest line, but it's a fucking Elder Scrolls game. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
So like in addition to the DLC, we were talking about doing like some of the bigger like side quest stuff.
Yeah.
Um.
And then I know there's like unique quests and stuff as well that are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, here's the Ghost Gate. Or
Ooh.
this is the Ghost Fence that the Tribunal are willing, basically, in existence. You can see the texture. There's a worm.
Weird. I don't know if it's like this in Morrowind, but in Skyrim, I feel like the community consensus that one of the guild's quest lines is leagues better than the other two. Natalie has mentioned that there are some guild quest lines that really just aren't worth it, it sounds like. Mm-hmm. Like, I think you mentioned, is it the Mages Guild that doesn't really have a very good quest line?
I think. I just don't like the Fighters Guild because, like...
Oh, Fighters Guild.
The problem is, in Morrowind, you can't join every single guild because some guilds are, like, diametrically opposed to other guilds and you kill, like, the leaders of the other guilds. So if you're in the Fighters Guild, you kill people in the Thieves Guild. And if you're in the Mages Guild, I forget who you kill. But you definitely kill some major people in other guilds. And I always was Thieves Guild, so... Okay. It's a Buoyant Armiger.
That's a Buoyant Armiger?
Hello, Maya. The Archcanon has announced that Lord Vivek has selected you as a champion of the temple in the war against Dagoth-Ur in the 6th house. I'm very happy, and I will pray for you in the success of your quest. Now, can I help you? Are you looking for someone in particular?
This dude's so fucking jazzed.
Is there some specific place you'd like to visit? Did you want to know about my trade? Do you need a little advice or the latest rumor or a little secret?
I would like your little secret.
Tell me your background.
Oh.
I'm a Buoyant Armiger and Adept of the Temple.
Oh, wait. Is Buoyant Armiger his name?
Maybe.
Is there only one Buoyant Armiger? Because I'm pretty sure each guild in Skyrim has you interact with another one in a way to nudge you towards all of them. Unsurprised to hear that yet again the Mage's Guild quest is lame.
Dunmer.
I would like to know little secret.
Ghostgate.
But yeah, it sounds like...
okay. Here's... All the intelligence is old. No one has ventured far inside the fence for years. This map shows the locations of the citadels of the various ash vampires. 6th creatures may become more numerous and powerful, and the most powerful can conjure powerful Daedra. Until recently, we've been able to clear routes and keep them clean with raids, but no longer. There are no safe refuges or services inside the fence, and you must return here to rest and heal. Have you noticed, for all his proclamations about protecting the rights of property and preserving land and order, the Imperial Legion does little enough to capture and prosecute abolitionists? That's a bit hypocritical, don't you think? I'm glad that this guy is like, hey, fuck slave owners. Like, alright, well, is he saying the opposite? I think he's saying the opposite.
For all its proclamations about protecting the rights of property and preserving law and order, Imperial Legion does little enough to capture and prosecute abolitionists.
Yeah, so I think he's the opposite.
Oh, well, fuck this guy then.
Fuck this guy, actually.
Little secret.
If someone attacks you first, you have the right to defend yourself. If someone doesn't attack you first, you're going to break the law if you attack them. I am a buoyant armiger, a member of a small military order of the Tribunal Temple, exclusively dedicated to and answering to Lord Vivec. We pattern ourselves on Lord Vivec's heroic spirit of exploration and adventure, and emulate his mastery of the varied arts of personal combat, chivalric courtesy, and subtle verse. We serve the temple as champions and knights errant, and are friendly rivals of the more solemn ordinators in our dedicated service to Lord Vivec and the temple. So the ordinators are specifically for the temple, and the buoyant armigers are for Vivec himself, like his personal army, which makes sense because in Vivec's past life, before he became a god, he was an orphan, and he was a sailor, or like he was the son of a sailor. Buoyant armiger.
Buoyant.
We have heard the proclamation. Vivec has removed his curse upon the Nerevarine and has ended the persecution of dissident priests. Vivec has acknowledged you as the incarnate in Nerevarine, the prophesied savior of Morrowind, and the last hope to withstand the menace of Dagoth in the 6th house. The ordinators are the holy guards and soldiers of the temple. House Redoran maintains a hostel with beds, food, and sundries in the Tower of Dusk. Redoran also offers services here for retainers and kin. The temple has healers and other services in the Tower of Dawn. The Ordinator Grand Commander Raylan Othravel is in the Tower of Dawn. Buoyant Armiger Grand Marshal Galdal Omine, Ordinator Knight Commander Anar Draylor, and Anise Romaran, Publican of a Redoran Hostel, are in the Tower of Dusk. Ravase Avani is the priest of the temple. Ghostgate consists of 2 towers, the Tower of Dusk, the West Keep, and the Tower of Dawn, the East Keep, with a temple between the 2 towers and a tunnel between the temple leading up Foyata Esanudin into Red Mountain. The Redoran Hostel and Buoyant Armiger Barracks are in the Temple of Dusk. The Temple Services and the Ordinator Barracks are in the Temple Tower. The Pilgrimage Shrine lies west of the stronghold along a path. There are no travel services out of Ghostgate. Returning to Balmora, follow Foyota Mamea south until you pass under an ancient Dwemer bridge, then watch for the road leading northwest out of the ravine to Fort Moonmoth and Balmora, or below that, the road leading southeast out of the ravine towards Pelagiad, Sedanine, and points south. Interesting. So, is there like someone specific that I need to talk to? Barter. Faction members only. Well, I'm here to save y'all's asses. You're not gonna sell me shit?
Nah.
Not gonna sell me shit?
Nah.
Oh.
Oh, you're a spiky one. You got points.
Very interesting person. Any cool books in here? More Vivec sermons.
Did that say House of Tentacles? Troubles.
Gage is missing.
Less interesting.
Okay. All these are locked. Everything should be free for me.
Hey, Natalie, I got a question for you.
Yep.
If you could have one, like, prop weapon to display in your house, what do you think you would choose?
I think I would like maybe something Tomb Raider related that's like kind of big and fit in that corner over there. Maybe like a life-size Lara Croft. I could kiss her every morning. Love her. It's just me and her, baby.
It sure is, hon. Goodness gracious.
She's great.
I did say it would have to be like a prop weapon.
Oh, prop weapon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you seen that body, bro?
Upsetty.
I don't gotta be fucking jealous, bro. It's okay.
No, you're not answering my question. I'm trying to, like, just topic of conversation. You can stab your eyes out on those pyramids.
Hell yeah.
Well, it would depend on, like, which game the model was from, I guess, huh?
I guess.
Because, like, her boobs got more polygons as the games went on.
Yeah. Oh. I love how sometimes you're just facing a wall in here.
Sometimes.
Is there anybody unique I can speak to? Training? Oops, sorry.
Because, like, I remember one of the big ones, like, way back in the day was, like, you'd always see, like, people in, like, the gaming industry with, like, Gears of War Lancers. You know? The guns with, like, the chainsaw bayonet.
Yeah.
Those are still pretty neat.
I'd like a needler. Like a Nerf needler.
I think there is a need. It's not by Nerf, though I know that Nerf is, like, just entered into, like, a agreement with 343 Industries or, like, Microsoft to make Halo weapons. But I know that there is actually, like, a Needler dart gun currently. Let me see if I can track that down. Needler. To tempt age needle teetles. You can also just get a Needler replica that's like $200. Covenant Carbine would be nice to have. I always liked the design of that. It was Boomco. Boomco. Halo.
I think this is all just like to get me prepared. Ooh.
Yeah, they're just like, here's a bunch of shit. You can take whatever you want.
This guy got a bunch of glass stuff.
Just fucking do it. Ominously.
Buy that. I don't think I can wear glass shoes, so I'm not gonna bother with that.
Glass shoes.
What kind of armor do I have on my...
On yon dang self.
This is 68. I want this. Sell. I already have... Oh. I already have... I want that cuirass because it's good. What about bracers? It's a gauntlet. I just sold him bracers, huh? I sold him pauldrons. That's a pauldron. It's a gauntlet. This is a gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
I don't want to pay all this. Can I pay nothing for it? Thank you. I didn't pay a single fucking thing for that.
Can I get this and not pay for it?
Yeah, my Kaji's looking sick. Looking sick as hell.
Sick as hell.
Whee! I'm all spiky and shit. Okay.
Whee!
Do
You don't even need to, like, fight anybody. You just run up to him, give him a hug.
Yep. Oh, excuse me. Ooh.
Oh.
That's a cool mask. Salen Sarethi? I recognize that name. Salen Sarethi. Can you look that up?
Yep. Salen Sarethi.
I know that name.
Let's take a look here. Dunmer living in Ghostgate. He can be found on the lower level of the Tower of the Dusk. He's a member of the Tribunal Temple and one of the militaristic divisions, the Buoyant Armatures.
I guess there's nothing about him.
There really isn't a whole lot about him, no. Weird.
Weird.
He is levels. It gave his level. I'm just like, wait, he's 17 years old? Oh, no, that's level. Uvu.
Oh.
You see that? That dude's name was Uvu.
Dispel. Civi intervention. That's to bring me to a temple, right?
Oh, maybe. Is that what it says?
I guess so. Boop-a-loo.
Uvu.
Shrine to Villa, Shrine to Saren. Tower of Dawn. What's happening over here?
By the 9, he hit the dab.
By the 9. It's an ordinator. Go about your business, but I'm watching you.
Hit or miss. I guess they never miss. Huh? Got a boyfriend, but he doesn't kiss you. By the 9, he hit the dab.
Okay, this guy. Okay, cool. Whatever. Praise the Vec.
Yeah, okay.
Barter. You ain't got no shit spells. Burden of Sin. Very cool spell. Some of these spells got really cool names. There's like a secret thing with the 36 Lessons of Avec. Because there's like hidden words in every single one of them.
I see.
Ooh.
House of the Tentacles.
There's hidden there's like a what's it called?
What's it called?
What's that word? One of the sermons, I think sermon 29, has just like a bunch of numbers in it. And the numbers correspond to each of the sermons. And like a word in those sermons.
Mm-hmm.
And it spells out like a hidden message that basically is Vivek. Because spoilers, later on when Vivek becomes mortal, the people want to try him, like, and put him in jail for killing the Nerevarine and lying about it. And he's like, I want a trial to prove my innocence, and I want Azura to be there because she was there. And she'll speak for me.
Okay.
And at the end of that, he basically swallows a ring of, like, truth-telling. And he confesses and says in 36 words, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. And confesses to killing Nerevarine. And that's, like, a secret code in his sermons.
Oh.
Volothian Helm. What is the one type of helmet that my character can wear as a beast? I forget. There's, like, no risk in me taking that, so. The Blue Book of Riddles. Ooh, I'm taking that. The Rear Guard, I'm taking that. Wolf Queen, I'm taking that. You're an enchantress. Where are all your fucking... Where are all your stones, bitch?
Bitch.
If she really don't have any, like, okay. I'm taking all this for free then. Can I get rid of this, this hat for you, baby? Nope, I cannot. Can you look up what beast races can wear in Morrowind for a hat? Barter spells. Nope. Because I know there's like something else that I can wear. Excuse me. Excuse me. This door is lock level 100 and it makes me so curious. I'm so curious. I'm gonna do something.
Oh boy. Finding a bunch of mods.
Oh, hello. Goodbye.
So it looks like if you have an open-faced helmet, you can wear that.
Okay.
I think.
Oh, there's ebony armor in here. That's why it's so... I wasn't doing anything. Ignore the lockpick that I had in my hand. Thank you, excuse you. Throne. I'm just looking to see if there's like anything interesting in here. I don't really want to mess with chests that are like lock level 30 because you know there ain't shit in there. Okay, let's run upstairs, go back out to the ghost gate. Yeah.
I'm seeing a fucking thread on Steam that mentions Daggerfall fanboys, which is a weird concept to me. Like, did the games before Morrowind really have that, like, rabid of a following?
I guess so. So let's head into the ghost gate.
Ghost gate!
We are now inside.
The
These
ghost.
are all the... Not all of them, but some of them.
Back at it again in the Ghostlands.
It's only telling me one other base. So let's just walk this path and see where it takes us. There's a shrine here. Thank you for your pride, Lord Vivek. I shall not doubt myself, for my people are my gods, and shall insist upon them and my ancient rights. What did that give me? Fortify Magicka? Okay. I don't really use Magicka, but okay.
You use Magicka like all the time.
I don't really use Magicka, but okay.
You kind of you fly everywhere.
Where's my night eye? I am night.
Turn up the brightness.
Just a little bit.
What's this?
Yasu mine. There's a mine in here?
There's a mine in here. It is a mountain. Sometimes mountains have... Oh, no!
Sorry, guy.
Crush, kill, destroy. Crush, kill, destroy. Natalie, this item does not have enough charge.
I know, I had to change it. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, look out. Fuck him up. How were you aiming at that one and you killed the one to the right? Raw glass. This glass is a little undercooked.
It's raw. Oh.
Take that! Your crime has been reported.
Oh, it's a crime? Okay, gold. Sorry.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence.
I didn't know it was a crime. Did they take all my gold? Or my...
No, you've still got a shitload of money.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I didn't realize that it was a crime.
I thought we were inside the Ghost Gate. Isn't this like a lawless land?
I thought so too. I was
Filled
like,
with
yeah,
ash vampires?
free glass.
We entered the fucking, like,
Hey.
devil's asshole and ran into the one cop that was here.
Yeah. Ooh,
There you go.
I remembered it.
Good job.
I wouldn't be able to tell you what I remembered, but...
You certainly remembered to push some buttons.
Let's just head this way. I really thought that there was like... Oh.
Huh. Lame.
I feel bad for this man.
I don't. He chose his path. Probably.
I'm just gonna run up these paths.
Gotta Skyrim horse it.
I don't think I actually can get up here.
You can fly.
Yeah, but I want to, like, go the intended path.
Okay,
This
well,
time.
check your map. So where are we going?
Well, we're just running around right now.
Okay, I remember Odrysal and Veminal are the places we need to go first to kill...
There's even cliff racers in here.
Man, Jub can't kill those things fast enough.
Yeah. So Odrysal is this way.
Hop to it, Jub.
Up here. Maybe if I go around. Excuse me. Shut the fuck up. Oh.
Oh.
You just
Fuck off,
swirl
Croco
water at
Man.
me.
Croco dude.
Did you die? Oh, I thought you had died already. Dagger of Judgment. This Tony Hawk looking ass.
Be nice to Tony Hawk.
Okay.
Tony Hawk's a cool guy.
Continues this way. This is how all of Cyrodiil would look if the Ghost Gate wasn't here.
Thank goodness for the Ghost Gate.
An ash ghoul.
Oh, he's got the weird worm thing.
Yeah, worm nose, elephant trunk.
Oh, I hate it. It's gross. Oh, Jesus.
He just summoned... I know he didn't, but like...
I'm blaming him anyway.
I'm blaming him. Fuck you, man.
These cliff racers are your fault.
Okay, so I went one path.
You went in the opposite direction.
True that, but... I thought there'd be more.
Nope. There is only fence.
Hello?
Hello?
Alright, I'll levitate.
Say hello to the bottom of my boot.
Whee.
Do. Stab. Stab, cut, slash, stab, cut, slash. Fucking murder. Holy shit. What was that?
There's a lightning ball.
Can't believe this dude out here shooting lightning balls at you. What a dick. Ow. Fuck. Aren't you dead yet?
He's dead already.
Dick. What a jackass.
Oh, it's a bug.
It's a bug. That's a big fucking bug. Jesus. Oh no, his leg! Blighted Shulk.
You know.
From Xenoblade?
I guess we'll go and fly up here. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. So this is a big place.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Yeah. This is Dwemer Training Academy.
We're gonna learn how to be dwarves. That's not very
I
Shulk
just heard a
time of
bunch
you.
of oofs.
Oof, 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 oof.
I wish I had, like, had the forethought to, like, enchant, something that gave me permanent Eye of Night.
Alas. Maybe before we start the DLC.
Yeah.
Hello.
There's a body in here.
Is I the Nebble Wing?
Ooh.
Ugh, excuse me.
Take these potions.
Now it's Rhine time.
Take this halberd.
Take this keg.
diamond. Take those.
That was a dwarven claymore.
Yep.
You're gonna pass that up?
Yeah.
Okay. Iron club.
Dwarven spear. Man, if I wasn't rich already, this whole area, like, you see how much this shit's worth?
That shit's worth a lot. Nobody in this entire fucking world has that much money.
No, I would have to go talk to, creature. Oh.
What?
I just found Keening, just like that.
Oh, well, okay. Let's go ahead and take Keening.
There's a bunch of ash statues here.
Creepy.
There's nobody guarding it. It looks
Oh.
cool in here, though.
What was that?
Well, what?
You just got knocked back. What was that?
I didn't get knocked back.
Then what was that? Did you move backwards really
I think
quickly?
so. Ooh. My journal has been updated. In Citadel Audricel, I discovered the artifact blade Keening, one of the enchanted tools created by the Dwemer craft lord Kagranak.
Well, we still haven't killed Dagoth Odros, though, is the thing.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. Do I have to go kill him? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure. It said you had to.
Recover the hammer. Recover Keening. Destroy the heart. Nothing about going to go kill them.
I mean, I guess.
Well, we can just try. To go kill. So this is what Keening looks like.
Ooh. Look at Maya's just like, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you.
Look at that.
It's pretty sick, actually.
This is my JO crystal. Watch out.
God, gotta charge it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's head out, I guess.
We gotta charge these crystals.
Let's head out. I wasn't. It was behind a lock 20 door, up the ladder, immediately.
I'm wondering if the intention was that you were supposed to wander around, kill the master of the tower, and then take the key off his body.
Maybe.
That seems like a thing that you would probably were supposed to do. And then Veminal's over that way.
Yeah. So let's go over there.
So we gotta go get.
I really don't know if we're gonna
Sunder.
like. It seems like we could finish the main quest. Like this episode.
I had always kind of assumed that's what we were gonna do.
This episode though.
Yeah.
I really wasn't expecting it, honestly. I thought we would have at least one more episode in us.
I mean, we're gonna have way more episodes in us after this.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, this would end up being.
This is Kagranak's study. I think this is where Digother is, so I don't want to go over there. Veminal is this way.
But like, I was entirely prepared for this to be the
Oh.
last episode of like, you know, the main quest line. But then again, I was the one that was looking. Oh my goodness!
This dagger is very strong.
Evidently. Oh, get that thing! Die, succubus!
What? Crusader?
Oops.
She's a crusader. So,
Hold on, what was that? Ularadalaku.
shrine. She's lucky I didn't just stab her outright.
You could have. You didn't.
She's probably part of some quest or something.
Maybe.
So I want to go over here.
Perhaps.
Dig up, is this where he is? Like somewhere up here? Like I know he's inside of a building.
You said it was probably Kagranak's study.
I believe so, yeah.
Is this just like the top of the mountain?
Oh. Digoth Ur. This place is just called Digoth Ur.
We need to go to Veminal.
Yeah, let's head over to Veminal.
Let's not get too big for our britches now. We've got a hammer to get.
Yep. Veminal is over here. Let's find a guy and steal his hammer. And make it my hammer and kill the heart. Is it up over here? Come here, Cliff Razor. Yeah. Die, thank you. Yeah,
Please?
Yeah. Oh, this guy's juking and jiving. What's it like being the one? Oh, can you
This
stop?
is the Cliff Racer champion. Oof, my leggies.
I think this is the place I need to be. Outer Fortress. Veminal, yes. Maybe it'll be a little bit harder to find Sunder. Oh, hello. Die.
What's that door you
Skeletal
left?
corpse. Steel iron door.
Hello.
Dagoth Nyler. Sup, bitch. Ornate. Ooh.
We got arrows and bolts.
I don't really want to deal with that. Just give me jewels. And I'll take ebony. Ebony.
Ebony. Oh God. Whew.
Medium corpus meat hunk. Let's take that.
Well.
Okay, definitely not in here then.
Well, let's keep an eye out for a locked door. A greater
That guy's
bone
looking like
walker.
the Resident Evil guy. You
Which
know the
Resident
one.
Evil guy? Like Nemesis?
Dagoth
Oh, hello, sir.
Garrel.
5G do be fast though.
Money.
Monet.
Must be the money.
If I'm go around me, why must I feel this way? Hey, must be the money.
It hurts me to take off, to stop using the weapon.
Oh.
Where is it? Okay. It's like a cursed tool, so we're just look around. Let's head deeper, I guess.
Don't you just hate being a cursed tool?
I'm worried about like using up all the enchantment on that, so
Can you?
I don't see why not. Ooh, there's like really valuable things in here. Like, I'm richer than God right now, but like, parchment with scrawlings. Ooh, I always love a good parchment with scrawlings.
I do love a good scrawl.
All cries are waking, whitest white of all white. Oh, we read this before. This is some crazy shit, remember?
Yes.
I'm taking that.
Got that good ass 4-itchy
A
tasty
Grand
shit.
Master's Alembic. These things are fucking expensive and hard to find. That's mine now, bitch.
Gonna do such incredible drugs with this thing.
Doop, boop. Take all these potions. Grandmaster's Calcinator. That's mine too. Hall of Torque. Oh, hey, bitch. Can I help you? Die. 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 Die.
Guy's taking a little bit.
Yeah, he's taking a little bit. Let me slurp up some more magic real quick.
You need more health, too.
Yeah. I love Morrowind so much, but I really don't think that you can play this game as intended. Without, like, a little bit of cheating.
Sometimes you just need to cheat. Just a little bit.
I don't know if I want to go in there just yet.
I think this is the same run.
Yeah. Hey.
You should rest and meditate on what you've learned.
I don't really want to. Don't tell me what to do again.
Allie, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. You should probably rest and meditate on what you learned. Oof.
I'm not even using my good skills and I'm beating these guys up. Dagoth Sailor. Is it in here? Oh shit!
Hello.
Who's this guy? I think this is the guy. Or one of the guys.
This seems like Dagoth Memon. Ugh.
Dagoth Veman. He's got Sunder!
He does.
Amulet of Heart Heal.
Whatever that means.
My journal's been updated. I've got Sunder. Let me see that Amulet of Heart Heal. That's cool.
Well, we can go kill Dagoth now.
Yeah, we can just go kill him, I guess.
I was a fool because I assumed that the name Dagoth meant something in Aldmeri, but it's just a name. Just didn't consider that all these people who are called Dagoth blank are just called it because it's their name and not a title.
Isn't it a title?
I mean, Dagoth is the head of House Dagoth. So, like, it's kind of a title, but it means that, like, you're besties with Dagoth.
I guess.
I would assume.
Well, let's get out of here. We've got Sunder and Keening. Let's head over to Dagoth.
I feel like it would be neat if, like, Skywind got, like, the treatment of, like, the fan remake of, like, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 or Black Mesa, where, like, the original creators are just like, oh yeah, you guys can just go ahead and do this as, like, an official thing.
Yeah, that'd be
Here's
cool.
some fucking funding, and here's our blessing to go ahead and just finish this up. Dagoth is a title since his name is actually Vorin Dagoth. Is just etymology for first, hence first Dagoth.
Thank you for the knowledge.
Old Zenimax being cool. Because, I mean, like, that happened recently as well, where they announced the remake of Alex Kidd.
Mm-hmm.
And Alex, that started out as a fan project. And then Sega was just like, hey, how do you want to, like, make this official? Here's funding and resources. Go nuts. Oh, lol, Zenimax being cool. Yeah, fair enough. We're just going to go ahead and descend.
Where's the entrance?
It's probably that big pit.
I don't believe so. I think there's a door.
I don't know. I think it might be the big pit.
No, I remember a door. There's a door.
That's a ball.
Where's the lever at? It's around here somewhere. Ooh, I didn't even realize my levitate had worn off. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? Well, check that big thing over the giant pit.
There's a valve or something nearby. What is that? Oh, it's just texture.
Nothing. There's a
hindrance.
A hindrance.
There's gotta be a valve somewhere. I think I'm gonna take damage if I get too close to this.
Video games don't know
There's
how
nothing
lava
there. There's
works, so
nothing
you're
there.
probably fine.
There's nothing there.
Don't run out of levitate.
I know. The way these Dwemer doors work is there's usually like a valve somewhere that you pull to be able to get in there.
We did find that door to Kagranak's study. Maybe we just start from there.
Where was that?
Not somewhere else.
It was up somewhere, right?
It wasn't in this area, is the thing. Oh, someone's shooting stink balls at you.
I gotta be able to get in here though. Maybe I can like cheese it.
This doesn't seem particularly cheesy. Oh wait, here we go.
There it is.
Dwarven Crank.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, outer facility. I kind of want to go see Kagranak's study now that you mention it, though. Now that I remember.
Okay, well.
Local. That's the outer facility. Kagranak's study is... Where was that? Was that back where the Velman thing was?
No, we found that before we found that shrine. So it was kind of while we were, like, looping around. Go back to, like, the world map. Check some of those squares around there.
This is Audrasal.
Okay.
This is Terry Nulal.
Alright, go back to the local.
Yeah.
Go left.
This is as far as I can go left.
Go down. What's that one right there?
What's this? Kagranak's.
There it is.
And Dusal. So where is that in relation to us?
Southwest-ish? Yeah, southwest-ish.
Okay. Before we do any of that, maybe there's lore in Kagranak's study.
Oh, lore? Yep, that's where it is.
Let's come in here.
Back at it again. Who's this?
Kagranak's study. It's a
Fuck you.
Dramora. This guy's like, ooh, I gotta go back from...
Oh god, gee whiz. Steel and iron door. Steel and iron.
Let's kill this guy. Ooh.
What a strange looking person. What is that? Who knows?
It's a part of a Dwemer, like, Centurion, it looks like.
Oh.
Ooh, there's a bunch of Dwemer artifacts in here.
And this guy who's really tough to kill. What did he just give you? Oh, never mind. What is that? Exquisite belt.
Ooh. These are just like Dwemer parts. Ooh. Very interesting.
Hams.
This is where he was studying.
Oh, Minnie, no. Minnie, why must you?
Did she stop the stream?
No, she didn't. We're good. But, like, Jesus Christ.
Dead hero. Daedric Wakazashi.
Minnie, please. Don't do this to me.
Oh. Who are you? Digoth Endis.
No. How could you have defeated my severe lack of clothing?
Dwemer Centurion plans.
Shit.
That's cool. Amulet of Heart Rhyme.
Well, Rhymes looks like he met his Dagoth end.
Incredible.
That was Ixao that said that. I can't take credit for that. I wouldn't feel right.
Warhide, Scrib Jerky, Ash Salts,
Scrib Jerky.
Campo Pod. There's a bunch of potion making stuff. I wonder if the only reason I came in here was to oh, so this is an Easter egg about like some of the letters can be replaced with other letters, like some of the sounds.
Yeah.
And it's talking about email and the internet and something like that.
Incredible.
And this is the only known text written in the language of the Slode, which is like a race of people that no longer exist. And is written by Ngasta, who's a Slode. And he's like a very famous necromancer.
I see.
I'm gonna take that. Ooh, cool heart. Kagranak's journal. The contents of his journal are handwritten journal are in unfamiliar script and an unknown language. There are many complex diagrams heavily annotated with numbers and strange symbols. The title page, however, is clearly marked in Aldemiris, Kagranak's journals. Taking that. That's a unique thing.
Silence.
Ooh, this seems like a fiction book. That's mine now.
You should rest and meditate on what you've learned.
If there's a bed in here, I'll sleep in it. Interesting.
I see. Yes, I understand everything now.
I think it's back outside.
Oh!
Hello.
Fuck off, Gatorman. The internet is powered by soul gems.
I forget what the text is. Like, if you could find, like, a translation of that, Ixao, that'd be great. Because I know it's, like, some silly internet meme. Please die. Okay, thank you. Slurp up some magicka.
Slurp up that magicka real good. Slurp up that health. Morph.
Boop, 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 boop. Give me that magicka.
Okay, we've looped back, it looks like.
Yeah, we've looped back. So that was just like interesting set piece, I guess, for Kagranak.
It was pretty nice.
And we got like a unique book, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Let's return from whence we came.
Let's go back to the fucking lava pit.
Let's go.
Let's go take a dip. You can drink lava, but only once.
Boo 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 boo.
I still love that they put that in the new DuckTales cartoon.
Yeah, it was very cute.
I need to actually watch DuckTales.
Alright, let's go.
Woohoo.
Let's pull this crank.
Because DuckTales doing some fucking work, let me tell ya.
Okay. Let me dispel. I'm like kind of sad to be this far already. Let me save.
DuckTales out here bringing back Rescue Rangers
Mhm.
and Darkwing Duck
Yeah.
and Goof Troop.
Is there a Darkwing Duck cartoon?
Come, Nerevar, friend
Oh.
or traitor, come. Come and
Can you
look
turn it up?
from a hut and a pool of At Ringwraith Guard, I have needed it.
That's ominous.
He just sounds like a dude. I mean, there was a full Darkwing Duck cartoon, but it's just like there's not like a new one, but Darkwing Duck makes regular appearances in...
I wait for you there where we last met countless ages ago.
I ship Dagoth in the Nerevarine super hard though.
Okay. If thou sayeth so.
I say it so.
Check Discord, Gage. I will check Discord. MIDI! hopping in front of the television, batting at stuff, cleaning her leg, chewing.
Leg.
Kvak, also called Kvako, is the newsletter or something similar of the La Renatage, the Small Frogs. It is sent to paying members and other individuals who in some way are involved in La Renatage's activities. In it, there firstly is information about the locations of the monthly meetings, but of course also concerning the latest activities of the club. Sometimes it also includes other educating or entertaining material. The internet-based Kvako, email and web versions, are on the one hand another distribution channel for the contents of the paper version. But on the other hand, not surprisingly, the contents of the different versions cannot and even must not always be 100% the same. For instance, in little circulating paper versions, you can publish illustrations that for copyright reasons cannot be used on the internet. Yet on the other hand, the low costs of the internet version lift the space limits and allow more content, not to mention being always to date. These circumstances influence the web-based Kvako, which will also serve the general homepage of the La Renatage. That's what it says.
Yeah, so it's a bunch of stuff about the internet and emails and shit.
So you have to hit it with Sunder first.
Once.
And then
just stab it a bunch.
You may hit it once. And then just fucking go ham with Keening.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just getting a bunch of stuff that I don't need. Ooh.
I understand.
This has paralysis on it.
Fuck him up.
Paralysis is like the thing in Morrowind that's broken.
I see. As opposed to everything else that's broken. Look at her.
She's sitting there being a cat. She's very happy that she found that place to sit.
Yeah.
I want something else that's enchanted. Okay, I'll use Keening. No, I use
Steel Shard Cleaver.
I use this.
Welcome, Moon and Star. I have prepared a place for you.
This fucking dude sounds like he's from a goddamn, like, Sierra adventure game for, like, DOS.
Well, you have to remember this is an old game, Gage.
I know, but it's just like this fucking King's Quest ass fucking voice actor.
Ooh.
That's Lorva.
Don't want to go in there.
Ah! You startled me. What is that? Is that a bowl?
Talvani Dusk Adept Helm. I think I can wear that.
Let's give it a shot. Get that fucking hat off. It's right up in the corner there, I think.
Nope.
Fucking shit, goddamn it.
Demon Longbow.
I hate that fucking hat.
Come, bring Wraith Guard to the Heart Chamber. Together let us free the cursed false gods.
Hello.
Oh, it's a labyrinth in here.
You should rest and meditate on what you've learned. Oh!
I want to go in every room, though.
It's Mike's favorite hat. How dare you? Mike looks better when he's wearing a hood.
This is the inner tower. Well, he gave dialogue when I went over there, so I'm assuming that's progress.
Oh! What the fuck? I haven't even done everything to you yet.
Yeah, he's just sitting here like, oh!
Oh. I prepared a special meal.
Daedric Club.
Just a hundo gold. I don't think there's anything in here.
Oh.
Oh!
Vorus Bethramo. Take everything that he's got. Crossier of Saint Lolothus? What the hell's a Crossier?
Isn't that what they did to Jesus?
I guess. Where is it? Where is it? Crossier. Oh, it's a staff. Right? Blunt weapon. Damage health. Oh, I don't fucking want that. It's gonna hurt me. Well, I'm sorry, sir. That's unfortunate for you, but me, I'm different.
A crozier is a staff carried by bishops, pronounced like Fraser.
Oh. Another dead hero. With a demon mace and a blood feet shield.
I think you might be able to use that helmet. Because it's a coif.
But it's Imperial.
Yeah, but I hate that hat.
I don't really wanna.
Okay.
Ooh.
Guess I'll just continue being angry about that hat.
Yeah, I guess you're just gonna have to keep on being angry about it.
And just have to die mad about it.
Dude, there's a bunch of, like, cool shit here.
They got tubes?
They got tubes.
Hey, y'all got tubes?
Imperial Dragon Scale Helm. I
Okay.
think I can wear this.
Let's give that one a shot. Yeah! That looks dope as hell!
And now I'm free of that hat that you didn't like.
Thank God!
Yeah!
That looks pretty cool, you gotta admit.
It does look pretty cool. But I just like being mad.
I can appreciate that.
Together we shall speak for the law and the land, and shall drive the mongrel dogs of the Empire from Morrowind.
Ooh. So he's basically trying to charm me. Because everything that I've heard about Degathor is that he's crazy as fuck. But here he is talking to me, you know? Just like a normal
There's a
person.
Bone Lord over there.
Yeah, Bone Lord. Oh.
Oh, hello! Oh, what?
Oh!
Oh, no!
I can't search him because he's clipped to the wall.
Oh, wait. You gotta just hit... The cursor needs to hit just the right spot.
You honor the sixth house and the tribe unmourned. Come to me openly, and not by stealth.
I am definitely not using stealth, sir.
Yeah, I'm like blasting through here, bro.
I am literally murdering all your followers.
Dagoth, Gilvoth, Blood
More like
Ring.
Dagoth, give me all your stuff.
Bone Mold Brace of Horny Fist.
I'm sorry? Is this your jacking off glove? What?
Bone Mold Bracer of Horny Fist. The Race Guard, Bone Mold. Okay, this is... Can I put that on? I want.
Natalie really wants to put that on. There it is.
I really don't want it to replace Race Guard, though. Okay, it didn't. Yeah, I've got a Horny Fist.
Incredible.
It's just my bare hand. Because it's a bracer.
There it is.
Yo! Yo! Yeah. I'm so happy I have a Horny Fist now. Yeah. Watch out, Dagoth. I'm coming for you. Me and my Horny Fist are ready.
Jesus Christ.
I'm stalling, please. Okay. Dagoth Facility Cavern.
I'm upset.
Oh god, is that him?
Is it? Look at him just gyrating.
Well, let me go ahead and get Sunder out.
Hello. Can you just talk to him?
Welcome, Moon and Star, to this place where destiny is made.
Yeah? Go talk to him, I guess.
It began here. It will end here. Have you any parting words, or would you prefer to skip the speeches and get to our business? You are the challenger here, after all. So to you goes the courtesy of the first to blow.
Parting words.
Now that you've come to me here, there can be but one result. Many times I've considered offering to share this place with you. I considered offering to accept your oath of service.
Hold on.
You might
The hat is gone and a new article of clothing has arisen to take its throne.
I considered offering to accept your oath of service. You might try to buy my trust by giving me Wraithguard, Keening, and Sunder. I thought we might once again be friends, comrades, brothers in arms. But I have won this place and power by right of conquest, by right of daring and enterprise. I will not risk it to cunning and deceit. I offer you no deals. If you are my enemy, I cannot trust you. And even if you are not my enemy, I cannot let you live. It will all be decided here. I believe I will prevail, but I cannot be sure, and I am vain enough that should I fall, I would wish to be remembered in my own words. So if you have final questions you would ask them now. I have final questions I would ask you, if you would answer.
Final questions.
My first question is, are you really Nerevar reborn?
By the grace of gods and fate, I am Nerevar reborn.
I like the idea of, like, I know no more than you.
I mean, you're pretty clearly Nerevar.
I want to know what he would say in each one. I should have saved before I walked in here. I didn't think he was going to be right there. Damn it. I'll use that one. That is bitter. The gods and fates are cruel. I served you faithfully once, Lord Nerevar, and you repaid me with death. I hope this time it will be you who pays for your faithlessness.
Oof.
My second question is, if you win, what do you plan to do with the power from the heart? Will you make yourself a god and establish a thearchy? Or will you complete a Kulakan and dispute control of Tamriel with the Septums? Or will you share the heart with your followers as I have and breed a new race of divine immortals?
I have my own secret plan for the heart that will help us later.
Well, perhaps there may be surprises in store for me yet. Or perhaps you obscure your plans on principle. Or perhaps you're an instinctive bluffer. No matter. My final question is, if I had offered to let you join me, would you have surrendered Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to me to seal your oath? No, I would never join you. No, I would never surrender the tools. Yes, perhaps with the right guarantees. Yes, if I had a cunning plan. No, I would never join you.
No.
Thank you for your forthright response. And now, if you have any questions, ask them. Otherwise, you are the challenger. I await your first blow. What are your questions? What is your plan for the heart? I will continue to draw divine power from the heart and distribute it to my kin and followers. I will continue to broadcast divine power upon the blight winds, so that it will touch each soul on Vardenfell, and then more broadly across the waters to the rest of Morrowind and Tamriel. In time, every mortal in Tamriel shall feel the liberating contact with the divine. Isn't, like, contact with the heart bad, though? The Sixth House will serve as the elite cadre of our movement. As cultists evolve through various stages of enlightenment, they will become, as suits their abilities, either holy warriors or priests. Their duty is to prepare themselves for service. Their joy and liberation is to enter ever more deeply into the profound enlightenment of the divine dream world. I will free the Dunmer from the imperial yoke and cast down the false gods of the temple. I will lead them out of the ancient superstitions and gift them with intimate knowledge of the divine. Then, perhaps, when Morrowind is once again restored to its ancient glories, it will be time to consider whether the Dunmer should cultivate ambitions of empire. How do you justify your crimes? If by my crimes you mean the inevitable suffering and destruction caused by war, then I accept the burden of leadership. The Sixth House cannot be restored without war. Enlightenment cannot grow without the risk of upsetting the tradition-bound and complacent herd. And the mongrel armies of the Empire cannot be expelled from Morrowind without bloodshed. As I have charity and compassion, I grieve. But our mission is just and noble. I have no idea what happened to the Dwemer. I have been denied the opportunity to study Wraithguard, and I am not sure how much of Kagranak's lore was invested in his tools, and how much in his own sorcery and mastery. I have long studied Kagranak and have come to admire his wisdom and craft. Someday, after the campaigns of the Sixth House are secure, I hope to have time to dedicate to this mystery. So because we kill him in this game, spoilers, we don't learn shit about the Dwemer.
Rip.
Why are you building a Kulakan? A Kulakan will serve three purposes. First, it will be the champion of my armies, liberating first Vardenfell, then Morrowind, and then perhaps the rest of Tamriel. Second, it will serve as a sower and cultivator of the divine substance derived from the heart. Third, it will serve as the prominent banner and symbol of our cause, to defy the Empire, to liberate mortals from ancient superstitions, and to glorify our crusade against the gods. I am finished talking. Defend yourself. Very well. If you are impatient to begin, go ahead. You are the challenger. To you goes the first blow. So, to you goes the courtesy of the first blow.
Where's the heart? Oh.
It's not in here.
Do we have to fight him?
Oh, he said he was gonna give me the first blow. You're so rude. I'm just gonna keep stabbing at him, because I know that, like, story-wise, he doesn't die here, I don't think. Boop, boop,
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned.
A Kulikan's chamber.
Oh, there he is again.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. How could you be so naive? There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. Come, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy.
Yeah, but it's too late for mine.
So this is a Kulikan.
Yeah.
And I need to get to the heart.
Where's the heart?
I think
Is it in the chest?
because he's invincible. I just need to run around here and avoid him and get to the heart.
Hello, friend. Kulikan, aka Numidium 2 Dunmer Boogaloo.
Ooh!
Got that damage, though.
Ooh, how do I get... Okay, I just keep running down here.
Just keep going. I like that there's just a big fucking rib cage. Like, this is just a large man. Is that it?
Yeah, this is it. This is the heart of Lorcan.
Fuck it up. Alright.
Where is...
There it is. Grunt, grunt, grunt.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. I'm over encumbered.
Quick, drop something. Alright, you're good now. Okay. No! Jesus!
The journal's been updated.
Oh, hey.
I found the heart of Lorcan within the giant artifact Akulikan. I struck the heart with thunder, then struck it again and again with keening until the enchantment was destroyed. Severed from the sustaining power of the heart, Dagoth was destroyed, but the disturbance triggered an earthquake, and I had to flee for my life.
Well, we should probably keep fleeing then.
Is it in here? Oh god.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
I'm gonna use levitate just in case this platform falls.
Hello?
This is kind of scary.
Big yawns from Mitty, though. Me not scared.
Wow, so that's a Kulikan destroyed.
Okay.
Dagoth is dead.
Bye.
Where do I go now?
We did it! I think we gotta go back upstairs.
I guess so.
And leave.
Okay, this is really scary to levitate just straight up over this.
It's probably fine.
Eee.
Time to go.
Let me
Oh,
out.
oh, oh, there we go. Let me out, please. Oh! Hoomst.
You no longer bear the burden of prophecy. You have achieved your destiny. You are free. The doomed Dememer's folly, Lord Dagoth's temptation, the tribunal's seduction, the god's heart freed, the prophecy fulfilled. All fate sealed and sins redeemed. If you have pity, mourn the loss. But let the weeping cease. The blight is gone, and the sun's golden honey gilds the land. Hail, Saviour, Hortator, and Nerebarine, your people look to you for protection. Monster and villains, great and small, still threaten the people of Vantha. Enemies and evils abound, yet indomitable will might rid Morrowind from all its ills. For you, our thanks and blessing, our gift and token given. Come, take this thing from the hand of God.
That was Azura.
Okay.
What is this?
It is the Ring of Azura.
Ring of Azura. As I fled from the destruction of the chamber of Akulakan, I encountered the presence of the Daedra Lord Azura. She told me I had achieved my destiny and was free. The prophecies are fulfilled and the blight gone, but now I'm Hortator Neverine, protector of Morrowind, and must defend the people from monsters and villains. She gave me a ring as a token of thanks and blessing. With Dagoth destroyed, his insane dreams can no longer drive the people of Morrowind to madness as they sleep.
Hooray! Now everyone will only have nice dreams. You should probably just leave, though.
Where's my recall at? Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, hey guys.
how's everybody doing? Just killed Dagoth. It's pretty cool. Should we go talk to Vivek?
Oh yeah, let's go see him.
See what Vivek has to say about all this. Vivek's probably just like, wow, you really kind of...
Just went and did that, huh?
Huh. You made that look super easy. I feel kind of dumb now.
Is there a Salt Strider here? I forget. It's been a while since we were over here. I know it was like literally last episode, but...
That was like a week ago. That's a long time
Yeah.
to not be playing Morrowind.
I guess a boat.
I guess a boat.
Will take me. Look at how many cool things
A
I
boat
have.
is like a silt strider on
Wait,
water.
excuse me, Sarah, but well, you're the Neverine and a big hero, and I don't really know how to talk to important folk like you except to say thank you, Sarah, for everything. Let's go to... Where am I? Telfir. I guess I could just levitate. This is Molagmar. This is Holomayon. Ebonheart, maybe? I think that takes me closer to Vivek. Yeah. I'm literally right here. Whee! Oop, wrong way.
And so the sky seems a little bit clearer. Get a look at that sky. How's that sky looking? It's looking pretty.
Looking good. Where's the temple? Okay. It was just not loading in. I was worried I was gonna, like, clip into it and get fucked. What building is this? Saint Deline. Whoop whoop. Jump a jump. I wonder if I can even go talk to Vivek. Excuse me, Ordinator. I don't need shit from you. Back off. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. That was just... He just died. I forgot that it was just like that simple. Man. Morrowind's cool. That was a cool sequence, watching that thing just fall apart, you know?
That was pretty fucking sick, honestly.
Hey, dude.
Hey, guess what I did?
The blight is gone and we have survived. Now we must dedicate ourselves to rebuilding the temple, and you must dedicate yourself to your responsibilities as protector of Morrowind. Almalexia, we don't communicate. Without the heart, our divine powers must diminish. She takes her divinity very seriously, and the loss weighs heavily on her. She tends to brood, and I fear she will do herself and others harm.
Well, that's no good.
Actually, I believe we've finished our business. I will notify the temple that you are our champion. There shall be no more persecution of the dissident priests, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. Now, you are my guest, I am your host, and we have time for explanations, or counsel, or questions, or bitter recriminations.
Recriminations?
If you like, or you may leave if you wish, as you wish. But I think before you leave, you should hear how to defeat Dagoth and how you must use her. What?
Oh, well,
You want to chide me, and why did I murder Nerevar? Why did I break my oath to Azura not to use Kavranak's tools? Why did I cause others to suffer? Along with Lord Nerevar, and at his insistence, Almalexia, Sothasil, and I swore before our god of oaths at the time, the Daedra Lord Azura, never to employ the tools of Kavranak for any purpose. We broke our oaths. We turned our backs on the old gods. I still see no compelling reason to worship any of the Aedra or Daedra. But for the respect I held for Nerevar and the respect I held for myself, I should never have betrayed my oath. Of all my life's actions, I most regret that failure. Why did I cause others to suffer? I respect that question, and you for it. The most I can say is I did the best I could as I saw things. Can you, mortal, presume to judge the actions and motives of a god? But, because I need you and you need me, I will make an accounting for my sins to you. But not now. Destroy Death-Ur, and then we will discuss my sins, and perhaps you will have earned the right to judge me. He was a god, and now he is dead, if one can truly kill a god. Almalexia, Sothasil, and I gained our divine powers from the heart of Lorcan, and now we no longer have access to the heart, so we must lose our divinity. I have always worn my divinity lightly. Fundamentally, I am not at all a serious person, and I will not miss it. I have tried to do what was necessary. I am afraid I've done some harm. I assure you, I will be quite content to be a mere mortal again, dedicated to my own amusements. You want to know, why did I wage war in the Nerevarine? Why did I try to suppress the Apocrypha? Why did I persecute the dissident priests? Why is Degath-Ur winning the war? How does the tribunal fight Degath-Ur? What are Wraithguard's powers?
This guy has a lot of dialogue.
Yeah. Murder Nerevar. We did not murder Nerevar. The legend that we murdered Nerevar comes from a story told by a shield companion to Nerevar, Aldrano Sul, who lived among the Ashlanders. The Ashlanders have retained Aldrano Sul's account as part of their oral histories. The account is persuasive in some details and plausible in others, and is in any case false. I have 2 accounts of Nerevar's death here in my library. Read them and judge them for yourself. Suppression and persecution of dissent is just one of the standard tools of statecraft. I believe we erred in trusting the judgment of Berel Sala. He and his ordinators served valiantly in the war against Degath-Ur. We mistook his misplaced zeal for energy and dedication. Mistakes were made, but no more. There shall be no more persecution of the dissident priests, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. There is much to do. You still have Kagranak's tools, potent weapons, and the wit and experience of a proven hero. The tribunal and the temple are happy to yield to you the duties of fighting the enemies of Morrowind.
Yeah.
There are many blighted beasts and horrors that have survived and must be hunted down and destroyed. There are lesser monsters and villains of all kinds who prey upon the people. There are unsolved mysteries and legendary treasures undiscovered. I am sure you will find much to occupy you. You're curious what really happened at Red Mountain? What really happened to the Dwemer? What was the Dwemer's sin? What is it like to be a god? Do I remember being immortal? How do I feel about the people of Morrowind? I love the people of Morrowind. I became a god to make their lives more comfortable and secure. I am most close to my faithful followers. I am literally in their hearts and minds. I feel the most sympathy with House Redoran. They are Dunmer driven by creeds and deeds like I am. House Indorel is closer to the compassion and sympathy of Almalexia, comfortable and secure serenity. House Telvanni matches the disposition of my brother Sothasil. Iconoclastic, profane, unconventional. House Laylu represents the future of the Dunmer, integrated into the sophisticated mainstream of the traditionalist, raceless, godless culture of the Empire. House Dress represents the past of pre-tribunal Great House culture, a persistent tradition of Daedra and ancestor worshipping civilized Dunmer clans. And I even love the Ashlanders for their preservation of the most ancient barbarian tribal traditions of the Dunmer who first settled to Morrowind. The sin of the Dwemer was the creation of a new god from the substance of a dead god, Lorcan. That is also the sin for which we would destroy Degath-Ur. I hesitate to call it sin. More properly, call it destructive evil. The sin of the tribunal, however, is in the breaking of an oath to Azura to forbear from tapping the heart with Kagranak's tools, and in the folly of seeking to become gods. Breaking the oath was evil, becoming gods was folly. If we have sinned, we have paid the price. More up here? I don't think there's more. Up there. Probably more down here. There are still issues to be resolved between the temple and the dissident priests, and now that our greatest enemy is gone, we must reorganize the temple to meet the needs of the people. We have less need of ordinators, for example, and greater need of priests and healers and teachers, and we must find time to mourn and honor the dead. In my library, I have made available 2 conflicting accounts of the events of Red Mountain, my own true account and another false account common among the Ashlanders and preserved in the Apocrypha. I don't care whether you believe my account or not, I leave it up to you, judge which is true. I remember. I do not feel it. I can, if I choose, remember the feeling, but I do not choose. It is very, very sad being mortal. There is happiness, yes, but mostly sadness. As I have said, count only the happy hours. For mortals, they are all too few. But for gods, for me, there is no more feeling, only knowing. Not quite no more feeling. I still want to win. I want to defeat Degath-Ur. Perhaps I've lost the feeling for the people, for their suffering. I don't want that feeling. It is no use to me. That is no longer what matters to me. I only want not to lose. To lose would be very, very bitter.
I like that. It's just like, I don't feel anymore. I only know. Well, except for the fact that I want to fucking drop kick Dagoth into the sun. Fuck that guy.
Without the power of the heart, our divine powers diminish. Our days as gods are numbered. I have told my priest that I shall withdraw from the world and that the temple should be prepared for a change. We may be honored no longer as gods, but as saints and heroes, and the temple will return to the faith of our forefathers, the worship of our ancestors, and the three good Daedra, Azura, Mephala, and Boethia.
But only the three good ones.
The missions and traditions of the temple must continue, but without its living gods. I do not hear from him since our defeat at Red Mountain. Truly, I scarcely ever heard from him. He is completely self-absorbed, like myself. Without the heart, his divine powers will diminish. But I doubt he will notice the loss. He is fascinated by the hidden world and its mysteries, and I doubt he even noticed us most of the time. Why did I suppress Apocrypha? Because it was such an unfortunate mixture of truth, falsehood, and speculation that I couldn't afford to manage the confused reaction of our faithful. Any doubt whatsoever weakened their faith, and we needed their faith to give us the power to maintain the ghost fence. In retrospect, perhaps we lost the faith of those we most needed while preserving the faith of the meek and indifferent. Perhaps a mistake was made. Who can say?
Who can say?
I have no idea what happened to the Dwemer. I have no sense of them in the timeless divine world outside of mortal time. And in fact, if I did believe they existed, I would be in no hurry to make contact with them. They may, with some justice, hold the Dunmer race responsible for their fate. My intuition is that they are gone forever, and that is perfectly fine with me.
Wow.
So this guy can't sense them anywhere. They're not dead or living or hidden somewhere.
They're just kind of gone.
Like, he's like, if you told me they didn't exist, I'd believe you.
Yeah, like, it genuinely seems like the only reason, like, this is kind of, I forget where I've, like, kind of seen this trope before, but it's like, the only way that we know they were there is their absence. Mm-hmm. Like, there's all this stuff that, like, they left behind.
That nobody understands.
But, like, it's the only way we know they existed to begin with, mm-hmm. is that all this shit was left behind.
Yeah. To be a god. It is like being a juggler. Things are always moving, and you learn to know where they are without even thinking about it. Only there are many, many things moving, and sometimes, like any juggler, you drop something. I'm afraid it has become a lot more a matter of dropping things lately. There's too much to do and not enough time, and I'm losing my touch. Perhaps I'm growing old.
I guess you could say you dropped the ball, huh?
It is a bit like being at once awake and asleep. Awake, I am here with you, thinking and talking. Asleep, I am very, very busy. Perhaps for other gods, the completely immortal ones, it is only like that being asleep. Out of time. Me, I exist at once inside of time and outside of it. It's nice never being dead, too. When I die in the world of time, then I'm completely asleep. I'm very much aware that all I have to do is choose to wake. And I'm alive again. Many times I have very deliberately tried to wait patiently, a very long, long time before choosing to wake up. And no matter how long it feels like I wait, it always appears when I wake up that no time has passed at all. That is the God place, the place out of time where everything is always happening all at once.
Everything happens so much.
In the past, our tribunal made seasonal campaigns to Red Mountain. You can get your season pass here. We slew Dagoth and his kin through the heart, always revived them in time. Later, when we realized we couldn't destroy them, we created the ghost fence to contain the threat. These solutions were effective until Dagoth ambushed us and captured Sunder and Keening. Since then, our fortunes have waned as his increased. Why did I try to kill you? Because you threatened the faith of my followers, and I needed that faith to hold back the darkness. And I thought you were my enemy, a pawn of the subtle Daedra Lord Azura, or a pawn of Emperor Uriel Septim, or a simple fraud, perhaps a hero. But not much of one if my faithful could destroy you. Now circumstances are altered. I needed you, and you needed me. We have lost our divine powers, but not altogether. Some token of the papal's faith remains, and we shall dedicate it to rebuilding the temple. Now that Dagoth is gone, we can turn our energies to the more humble needs of the people. It is good, honest work, and I believe there is redemption in it. Dagoth has never ventured out of the heart chamber, blah blah blah. Da-da-da. Wraithguard's primary function is to protect the wearer from the fatal energies of the artifact Sunder and Keening. It also has minor protective enchantments against physical and magical damage that you may find useful. So, he explains everything, basically. Mm-hmm. About, like, he doesn't say straight out whether or not he killed the Nerevarine, but it's pretty much accepted that they killed the Nerevarine.
Yeah.
And he's happy that he's not a god anymore. Like, he finds, like, some peace in it. He's definitely, like, the more chill of all the gods.
Yeah. Based on his I gotta know if that's just, like, a bug. That he keeps going, like, in and out of, like, sitting position. Like, is that purposeful? That he keeps doing it? Because it bothers me. Like,
It's purposeful. It's like his idle animation.
Like, do you want to stand? Do you want to sit? Choose one. Goodness.
Alright, well. Actually, let's head back in here.
Oh, okay.
That's the main quest in Morrowind.
Yep. Hop up in front of him. Can you get on his little pedestal there?
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Hey, bro.
Alright, well. Oh, excuse me. If you enjoyed this stream, you can go ahead and subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes at the $4.99 and $9.99 tiers. You can also follow me on Twitter at @sane_intolerant or on YouTube at youtube.com/saneintolerant. I announce streams as they happen on Twitter, and I post streams after they happen on YouTube. Natalie, where can folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter, GHOSTIENAPS, Ghosty Naps.
Yeah. I would normally take this opportunity to ask that you donate, but instead I would ask that you donate to, various bail funds, GoFundMes, whatever you happen to come across, just because, the people that are out there protesting need it more than we do. I'm putting together a event for this Saturday with some friends. Keep an eye out for that, for announcements there. And then next week, the Shark Stream schedule is going to be changing. Natalie and I will be back again on Wednesday for some more Morrowind, where we will be either doing some side quests or starting the DLC, depending on what we kind of decide between now and then.
Starting with Tribunal.
Yeah, starting with Tribunal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either going to be side quests or it's going to be Tribunal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think what I plan to do is Thursday is going to be Metroid, and then Friday is going to be Deadly Premonition.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie, did you have anything you wanted to talk about or announce or do anything with?
Not really. I'm really excited. I'm really happy to be beating the main quest in Morrowind again. Makes me super happy. I love this game a lot.
It's super cool. I'm liking it a lot.
I definitely, looking at it as an older game, it definitely is very jarring. The tone sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, man, we just killed him.
Yep. He's dead now.
He's just dead now. But it was still very cool to learn all that and be there and talk to this guy, a literal god.
And we got the Horny Fist.
We got the Horny Fist, and we finally changed hats.
We did.
I really thought about dropping that hat inside of the Lorcan chamber just for you when I was over encumbered.
Just throw it into the fucking lava.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that for me. I appreciate the thought, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming by, and I'll see y'all next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care.